Hello, James here. Well, I just got out of the Bikram yoga class, or I shouldn't say just got out. I got out about 2 hours ago. I feel entirely dishevelled. I took an afternoon class because it's all the weight training has meant that I've been getting back home pretty late in the evening, which means I can't really get up at 4:30 after having just trained weights. And compromising on my sleep and rest to do the morning classes, so I've been doing the afternoon classes, and they are fucking hot. They are much hotter than the morning classes. I don't know whether it's because the central nervous system's so fatigued from all the weight training that it feels harder, but they certainly do feel a lot hotter, those classes. We got past the spine strengthening series, or sorry, I should say we were halfway through it, and that means there's usually about 20 minutes left in the 90-minute class. And I seriously felt like throwing up. I had to stop for a bit, just sort of get down, sit on my knees and my ankles and just breathe for a bit, focus on the breathing, and just resist the temptation to walk out of the room. That and I had to take a piss. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about music and training. Music for me, I can't play an instrument to save my life, but music means a lot to me. Especially metal, and any kind of music that's about overcoming something in your life, because music like that takes the struggles that you go through in your life and channels them into a positive energy. So songs by it's normally metal is the thing that I connect with the most, but there's other musicians like Johnny Cash who appeal to me in a similar way. And the influence that music has on training is pretty important as well. For example, I really do love being able to go into the room that you're looking at right now, where they've got a stereo system set up. It's pretty much like a nightclub sound system, and you can just smash music out, whatever music you want, provided the gym's not too populated at the time. And it just takes the workout to a whole new level. It makes it so much more fun. So I guess in that regard, I don't only like music that's about struggles and overcoming struggles and channeling all the adversities in life into something positive. I also like music that's kind of fun, which is why you're listening to All the Single Ladies by Beyonce right now. I love that song. It's so cool. And the video clip's pretty awesome as well. I just can't get over their flexibility in that film clip. It's just incredible. But yeah, so this is pretty much the same kind of workout that I went through in the last video. Just focusing on strength. Tomorrow is conditioning day, and I'm probably going to take it somewhat easy, because I can just sort of feel the body and the central nervous system's getting a bit tired of all this shit. I love it, but it comes out in other aspects of your life, like your day job, other forms of exercise that you do, the way that you interact with other people. So it's all about balance. There's a lot of, I know a lot of people who probably watch my videos know this, but if there's anyone out there who's just started training, listen to your body. It's the best medium for you to monitor and manage your training. You can record all your workouts and all that kind of stuff, and that's good. That's going to help you measure yourself in the long term. But week to week, the best medium I've found is your body. Is just to listen to your body, because if you get good at listening to your body and knowing when your body is getting tired of doing something, and therefore being able to curb the intensity of your exercise to later return to that same level of intensity, if not higher, it's a really good way to train, because you'll be in a better position to avoid injuries. Anyway, music. I know there's actually a lot of guys that I've trained with who find music really distracting, and there's actually certain lifts that I can't really do with music. I prefer not to do chin-ups with music. If it's an exercise that requires a very strict form, if I'm still trying to learn how to properly power snatch and power clean, I can't really listen to music when I do them, because I've got to be focused on moving the weight the right way, and I don't have bad habits or anything like that. But for stuff like deadlifts, Deadlift's probably my favourite one to have music going, and dips as well. Dips is a good one. The song that you heard at the start, just a big shout out to guys in the Korea band. It's their new album that just came out, I think like 4 or 5 days ago. There's a link down in the description of the video where you can download their album for free. It's progressive metalcore, and it is fucking awesome. They're not even on a label yet. These guys are brilliant. If you want some music that's just, it's just fucking awesome, highly suggest check it out. If you like any kind of metal, like metalcore, or even Lamb of God, After the Burial, Meshuggah, getting into more of those progressive experimental bands, check them out. Yeah, I'll bring you the conditioning workout that I'm going to do tomorrow. It's going to be the same as last Friday. I do have to start thinking about how in the second phase of the training I'm going to switch up the conditioning. With the limited resources I've got at the gym that I have, we don't have a sled or any tyres or anything like that, so I'm sure I'll be able to find a way to switch things up and keep them interesting. And also I'm going to try to do some partial squats, try to relearn the appropriate depth for my squatting, just so that I can at least do some squats. I'll be trying to teach myself what depth and what width in my stance I should have, so that I can continue to squat.
You've got to grab it forward a little bit.
Because it's better than nothing. We finished off this workout with some grip work, some farmers. It was a lighter weight, but for distance. So I think I went about 60% of my max. Then I would walk over 40 metres and did that over 100 metres instead. I think it took me about 2 minutes, so I'm going to be striving to make that a little bit quicker next time. But anyway, I'm going to shut up for now and probably let this video upload and get some rest that I really, really need. So as always, take it easy and bye for now.
This is 80 now. Move forward, hands move forward. Touching the bar, touching the vertical bar. That's it. Move away from the car. That's 80. Which one's your car, Peter? Which one's your car? Which one's your car? Is it insured? Come on, James, come on. Last one, come on, you're nearly there. Well done. Oh, 1 more meter, come on. That's it.
If you did any more reps, we'd see your cum face. If you did any more reps, we'd see your cum face. Fucking hell. My what? My what?